Thank you and welcome back to Race Industry Week 2023. Next, we're going to travel to Argentina to talk about a very successful racing series called TC2000. So during Race Industry Week, we travel the world and we talk to promoters and sanctioning organization and people from around the world. And we covered this year Super GT in Japan, DTM in Germany, and many others. And this is very important. It's a very important touring car series that involve a lot of permanent manufacturers. So Joe Castillo, we're going to bring on screen German Eunice, who I believe is joining us. I believe German is in Germany, actually, but I think our two other guests are in, no, sorry, German is in Argentina, and I believe Gustavo is joining us from Germany. So, can you hear us, gentlemen?
Yes, we can hear you here. My name is German, but I am not in Germany. Yes?
Okay. My apologies, Gustavo. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. And here with me is Juan Cruz, and Gustavo is in Germany.
Hi, guys.
Hi, thanks for being with us.
Welcome.
Thank you for the invitation.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Francisque and Judy have parted ways with us, at least for the time being. I'm very excited. My name is Joe Costello. I know you've got a video at the very beginning, or at least a presentation, to talk a little bit about this great series. So interesting. Why don't you guys begin? Take it away.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I will introduce Gustavo, our engineer in Germany, and Juan Cruz is joining me. We are from a company called Tango Motorsport in Argentina. I will introduce a little bit about Tango Motorsport and the company, and then about TC2000 and our challenge in the next years. Do you hear me well?
Yes, clearly.
So first of all, a little bit of context for everyone that is outside of Argentina and don't know South America. Argentina is very passionate about motorsports. Motorsports is been changing as in the whole world and growing in the last years. It's still mostly a male activity, but including young people and families in the recent years. Mostly like people that is seeing our categories are 30, 35 years old. We are trying to do a lot of things to include more young people. The passion of motorsport in Argentina remains intact. You can imagine who is our first sports, but our second sport in Argentina is motorsports. 12% of the population receive the passion and the competition of motorsport as a great sport in Argentina, and also Argentina receive drivers and people of all the countries around our country, like Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, that come to Argentina to see motorsport. Our country have a lot of circuits. It's more than the average of every country around the world. We have like a kind of 50 racing tracks within the country. But also, as you know, I've been seeing on the conference this week that was great. The world is changing. The world already changed. The way that we consume entertainment, sport, and technology evolved. So Argentine motorsport cannot remain the same. So I would like to introduce a little bit about our company that is called Tango. And we like to dance tango. The tango was created by the brothers Diego and Alejandro Levy. That I will show you in a nutshell a little bit of the story of this young company. Alejandro and Diego was like rally drivers. They create a category called Car X, where it's a mix between rally and racing. In 2011, 2014. And then since that time, they've been acquiring categories like Top Race, Tango Rally Team, that is a very popular rally team in Argentina that used to go to Dakar and the worldwide rally tournaments. Also, then in 2011, 2021, 2022, we acquired TC2000. That was one of the most famous and popular categories within Argentina, and we are going to talk about a little bit more about today and our challenge and our evolution. Within TC2000, we have also 100% of the superbike and motocross market in Argentina, and we also have a Formula Nacional, that is the monopostos, you know, the car for the entry young people that are going into motorsports, the school. So in a nutshell, Tango is one platform with 7 categories and 32 events in a year. So we have more than half of the weekends with events in Argentina. And we include TC2000, Top Race, Superbike, Carex, Formula Nacional, Motocross, and Rally. But let's talk about a little bit of the past, the present, and the future of TC2000. We have here Juan Cruz and Gustavo. But I would like for you to enter a little bit of the passion of TC2000, to see a video of a story in 30 seconds of TC2000 in Argentina. And also I will show the last race we have in October with the stock car in Brazil, in 200 kilometers of Buenos Aires. That was a great event. So in 1 minute lap video, the story of TC2000.
You know, more counts that ça fait quand même. Tu vas me faire le show, tu vas voir la claque, tu vas faire la course, tu vas voir la plaque. Venga. C'est bouché sur le rabatté. Le 40 ans, l'appel de outillé comme Takeshi Kitano. Pour un fils dans le lot, ça bouscule, grossit le véhicule jusqu'au crépuscule. À la fuite des vis de procédure, les chercheurs peuvent qui bousculent. Qu'une seule mif, mentalité Napoli. Et 38 Piaggio, Caneloni, trop fin des yépis. J'aurais ni cassé Tokyo, ni Nairobi. Hey. J'en la six, si tu galbais comme un man. Hey. À 50, autobahn, pour garder le Mercedes. Il faut 2 places. Je vais ramener toute la tête. Il faut plus de tasses. Je pense qu'à rouler ma base. Niquer la terre. L'architecte veut de gaz. Le cheval vert. La meilleure défense, c'est la
That's the story, and I will show now the last 8th of October, a big race in Argentina this year with the stock car of Brazil.
Gustavo, let me step in 1 second. We're going to be running that video for you because there is a little issue with the sound. So stay with us. We're going to be running that video for you, okay? I'm getting a signal from our producer. There we go.
Estes são os 200 km de Buenos Aires, de TC2000 e Stock Car.
Tremendous,
So-
gentlemen. That was fantastic. The audio so much better. What a series you've got.
Sorry. Yes. Now. Now. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. That was another video, but it's okay. If you can hear us, okay. As you see, as you saw in the video, you know, if you have that great category, why you need to change? Because nothing's endorsed but change, as Heraclitus said. So we are going to thinking about a better future with TC2000. And that there, I would like to introduce Juan Cruz and then Gustavo to show you the SUV. So the car we are preparing for 2024, we have already a list of 14 cars prepared for next season. So I would love to give the word to Juan Cruz to talk a little bit about the story, the cars, and the future of TC2000 with Gustavo. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks. It's a pleasure. In my case, I have motorsport in my blood. And to think in change, we need to know a little about the history. I was born in a racing team. Racing in Argentina is a passion. That is our reason. The reason is the passion in motorsport. Without that, TC2000 is one of the most important technological series in Latin America. And today I come to tell you about the evolution or technical evolution of the TC2000. TC2000 was born at the end of 70 years, the beginning of the 18 years, with some model cars like Dodge 1500, or the Peugeot 504, or the Ford Taunus, or the Fiat 125. What did they mean? It means that the public was competing with his car in the track. Your car is in a circuit. TC2000 series until today was based on the technical freedom to design. You are free to design. At the end of the 18 years and the beginning of the 19, appear a lot of cars with crazy designs. For example, brake discs of carbon disc, carbon fiber, or aerodynamic design with a lot of parts with a spatial design, like, for example, run effect. The team, for example, in this time, use during all the weekend around three engines, one to test, other special engine with high power, only for make the hot lap in qualification. After that, change the engine to race. We can think that these guys in these times were very crazy, but this is the spirit of motorsport. In the times, the TC2000 series were increasing the number of cars, the number of drivers, teams. And the interest of the automotive industry, Renault, Volkswagen, Ford, Renault, Peugeot, Fiat were involved with the official teams. In these times, we start to use the first acquisition data system. Well, all the development of the series is related with the technological evolution. At the end of the 19th, Argentina, or the economy of Argentina, crashed. The TC2000 became more and more expensive. TC2000 entered a new era, the era of the common parts. In 2004, we made the most revolutionary technological change. We developed a system of suspension independent in the front suspension. We decide the common system of brakes, and we design a rear axle for the rear suspension that were homologated and provided by the series. The TC2000 teams have the freedom to decide the position of the parts, but the design of the parts was made by our team. In this time, a new management were the leader of this change. And the consequence is the increase of the participation of the automotive industry. Models of Ford, Chevrolet, Renault, Peugeot, Fiat, Honda, Toyota. We focus the development in aerodynamics, electronics, data, and engines. The models were studied in wind tunnels, for example, Myra Aerodynamics in England. CFD began to be used to study vehicles, for example, in Total Sim in England too. Companies like Berta in Argentina, or Sodemo, Pipo Motors, Neil Brown in Europe, start to develop engines to our teams. Brake calipers, Brembo or Ferodo in Paz. Pirelli supply our tires. We use shear box like X-Track, Hewland, or Pankel. In 2008, we made other change, or a very big technical change. We start the era of the common development engine. We decide to make a development with Oreste Berta, that is a very, very important engineer in Argentina. And with Berta design a Duratec engine, 2.2 liters with 270 horsepower. That is the first common engine for our last era in TC2000. In 2012, we changed the name of the TC2000 and involved in Super TC2000, starting the era of VH engine. Radical Performance Engine is a company in England that in this time provide a mix, an union of two crankcases of Hayabusa Suzuki engine, and provide an engine of 4.5 horsepower with an incredible sound. The public in this time berate with this sound, was incredible. The V8 era finished in 2008. In 2019, in line with the global demand of the automotive industry, we start the era of turbos. In Oreca, France, we incorporate a 2.0 turbo engine. That is fantastic. The electronical management of that. The running cost is very low. The maintenance is very, very low, but have a problem, the sound of the turbo. Like Sherman said, In 2022, the Tango Group acquired the Super TC 2000. Appealing to the story, we focus in our brand and recover the history, and we changed the name to TC 2000 again. And we start to plan the TC 2000 next gen. We ask ourselves, what does the public want? The public wants power, the public wants sound. And what the industry wants, demand. What the industry demand? The industry demands the new era of model cars, the SUV. With this premise, we contact an Argentinian that developed his career in Germany. And I want to present Gustavo Estrada, that is the leader of TC 2000 Next Gen project. For me, well, was a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be part of this meeting. Thank you very much, Gustavo.
Thanks, guys. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So one day I got a call to do a consulting about the development of this vehicle from Germany. We split the teams in two. One part of the team was in South America and Argentina. A group of engineers, and on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean was me here from Germany, from Stuttgart. And we had this huge goal together with Mr. Maurinho. We need to do an homologation of a new product, of a new TC 2000 with an SUV within 6 months, the full development. And we had only 2 months to make the construction, to go from digital to hardware. And for sure, to have this product definition, we need to work with the design, with the technique, with the package, with the aerodynamics, all the different technical issues that are needed to develop a race car. So we had a new, no more challenges. We had one new engine that we didn't know, 5 cylinders with around 500 horsepower, a new rear axle, and we need to define modularity and exchangeable tools parts, the different cars. Should be easy to interpretation for the regulations, and should be enabled to enable new teams to get into these races, and also give the chances for the teams to do further development. So, as you may imagine, when you have 6 different SUV bodyworks, and we need to add on all the different parts that we are using right now, develop new ones. So it's a huge challenge. So the big question was, how are we going to make to feed them all together? So as the parts as you see here, the whole underbody, the engine, the whole kinematic of the vehicle, the gearbox, and with all these different geometries. And just to have an overview how different the geometries are within the whole technical features. So just talking about the wheelbase of the car, the different cars, the 7 cars that we have analyzed, the range is more than 4 inches that we have only in wheelbase. And for example, the height of the car more than 3 inches. So the cars are completely different. And now we're not looking about for example, the rear angle of the window. So we have more than 25 degrees differences. As you may imagine here, the influence of the real wing for an SUV race car must be huge. So we need to put them all this within a performance window. And at the end of the day, we come up with changes in the regulation. So all the cars will get to have the right height. The original wheelbase will be respected. All the cars will get the same track. The position of the engine must be fixed, and many other stuff that we need to define. But the most important of that is that the underbody, the cooling ducting, and the aerodynamic features will be modular, one fits all. And within this regulation, we have, for example, here, this is an example, it's not the final geometry, was developed, and we have different features we can add on the vehicles. So these features are going to be mounted in a certain way that the race teams are going to get the parts from us, and based on the geometry of the car, we will put the cage, the suspension. After that comes the whole ducting. It's like a Lego building the system, the ductings, the heat exchangers, the upwash ductings. After that comes the engine, then the intercooler, and the ducting of the intercooler. And after that, we put the bodywork on the top. As I said before, we're working about something modular. So we have one piece that must be delivered, and every team is going to be able to cut the parts that exceed that because they fit in all of them. And we will going to tell them where to cut them and where to put it and how to do the adaptations. As you may see here, for example, for the new Nivus, the new Nivus that we have, the proportions are completely different if you compare with another car. The different nose and how wide the car is, and the ductings must be adapted for each one of them, and each car is going to have different kind of properties while driving, and this will give us a chance to develop the cars. Every single team will be able to make the best out of it. So if you see here the parts of the car, the aerodynamic features will react different on each vehicle. I need to hurry up because of the time, but what is important to say is all the teams will have different features to work with to balance the car. We call this the yellow areas. So the wing can be moved up and down and change the angle, for example, depending on the shape of the car and depending on the performance. And we will have different dive planes or loops or exits behind the wheels or in the diffuser to try to balance the car, the front and the rear. So at the end of the day, the result is that it was possible to fit all cars within a window, so that we give this information to and the parts we give to all different teams, and the different teams, after we tell them the regulations, they will have a chance to do a further development in 20. As the result, just the first lap that we ran with the car, and this prototype Tier 1, we only did 250 kilometers run in 3 different, very different racetracks, and all of them show the similar lap time of the actual car, and that is a very good signal. And now, from this point on, we will work hardly on the further optimization.
Well, thank you very much, and for all the work in preparation in showcasing your series. And I wish we had more time, but
Yes.
I have the job of keeping the schedule on track, which is not that fun. But
Yes,
thank
I
you
understand.
very much. Thank you, Gustavo, and German in particular, for coordinating everything, because it was not, very easy, with people in Germany, in Argentina, in the States, etc. So thank you. And I hope everyone realize and understand how great of a series it is, and how much history there is behind that series, how much success they went through, and it's a whole new era for TC2000. So I'm excited to see that the series in good hands, and I wish you the absolute very best. And I hope I can go back and attend one of those races, because I did it many times during my PRI days. I used to go to Argentina once a year, and it was definitely the highlight of the year. So thank you very much.
Registering on EPARTRADE is easy. To start, click on the Join for Free button on the homepage. First, search your company to see if it's already in our database. If you see your company on the list, click on it to select it. Then, choose Claim Company if you are one of the decision makers, an owner, marketing person, or main company contact. Or choose Join Company if you are an employee, and press Continue. If you couldn't find your company in our database, select Register a New Company. On the following page, fill out your name, email, phone number, job title, and choose a secure password. If you chose Register a New Company, you'll need to choose your business type. Select Supplier if you're looking to display products or services and connect with buyers. Choose Racing Business if you're looking to source new parts and connect with suppliers. Choose Race Team if you own or are a member of a professional race team. Then, enter your company name. Please provide a website, Facebook page, or LinkedIn if you have one, and choose to either claim or join the company. You can view and agree to our terms of use here. If you'd like to receive our weekly newsletter, choose Accept. Finally, click Register Now and your registration will be submitted for approval. An email will be sent to your inbox. Please confirm your email address and you will be approved shortly. Welcome to EPARTRADE.